Yeah, is my screen visible to you all? Is my screen visible?
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, very good afternoon, one and all gathered here. Our internship is started with A in economics forecasting, which is related to online internship. In that week one, phase one is concentrated about empathies and problem definition. Already we completed the task according to our plan. In that, I give as like a presentation on our things related to empathy map. How each group create an empathy map for their assigned stakeholders by utilizing these following categories. Already I appoint you as I gave you the roles for your respective fields. One student is from economy, so that she acted as like an economy student, and the other three members came from mechanical engineering, so they are working on product development area. In that, I taught you about says, things, feels, and does. In that says, what does the stakeholder say about the problem? What does the stakeholder think about the problem? And what does the stakeholder feel about the problem? And what does the stakeholder do in response to that problem? Likewise, how will you fill this form? How will you work on that? Likewise, I gave you a training with the Miro sheet. You also worked on that. You presented the thing, but separately. Economic students separately presented, and the mechanical engineering students separately presented. Today, I want you from common face, okay, so that you 4% utilize single slide for presenting your views, not separate views, separate perspectives, but common perspective today I am expecting. Similarly, I taught about a problem statement canvas. In that context, when does the problem occur? And what is the root cause of the problem, which is known as problem? Alternatives. Next one is what customers utilize or use any alternatives for the previous problem occurring system. And then customers. The lower left corner there is customer. Yes, in that who has the problem most often? You please answer that question with these digital sticky notes. Likewise, I suggested you. And also, you please concentrate about emotional impact attached with the problem statement. So that how does the customer feel on the problem? Likewise, you may answer here. Then quantifiable impact. Here, you may tell us measurable impacts include units, area, and other things. Likewise, you represented here. And then alternative shortcomes. In that, you may write about what are all the disadvantages available with the alternatives while you are considering for solving the problem. Likewise, you may develop the problem statement canvas. These activities are given by me to you all for framing your problem statement. This week work, that's all. Next week we move to brainstorming and the prototype development session. After that we move to statistical analysis is the first step of artificial intelligence. So I will teach you about the statistics, how will you utilize the statistics for data analysis, and how will you develop the regression models for predicting the economic problem solution, and also how will we utilize machine learning platforms and the artificial intelligence platforms for forecasting the problems. Likewise, already I proposed that next week we will continue the same. Today, further, I need your interaction on the required area. Okay, so you share your screen. I stop sharing my screen now. Now you start sharing your screen and present the task what I gave you during the first week presentation. All of you unmute your video. I request you all. And also you share your screen and present the same. Okay. Very good. Cautious. If possible, you may unmute. Otherwise, you mute. Okay. Video is doesn't matter. Okay. But give some respect to other presenters. That's why I am asking you continuously. If possible, you may admit. Otherwise, you leave. Okay.
Sir, it might not be feasible for me.
Okay, okay,
So, is
okay,
it
Kashish.
possible
Yeah, yeah, I
if I keep
understood.
it
I
as
understood,
today?
Kashish. You can continue as like this. But Vetri and Rahul, you may unmute and you share your screen and the person. And one more thing, Kashish, he requested me, sir, I want to present a little bit about the AI policy ethics frameworks and the concerns surrounding technology regulation. Likewise, you want to present to other participants. So you please present the concern to the others. Okay. Now I will give you the time. You please present. Is it okay, Kashish?
Sir, I wrote some of the concerns on my notebook itself so that I address it to you.
Okay.
So, sir, I didn't put up in the presentation.
Okay, no
So, should
problem.
I
You
speak
just
up
discuss.
or? All right, sir.
Okay.
Sir, the first concern is data privacy and regulation.
Hmm.
Now, sir, these days, not many people are actually comfortable with putting up their email IDs and passwords in any mobile app. And even once it happened with me, that I used LinkedIn a lot, and my previous LinkedIn ID was hacked too, and I was constantly getting messages from some of the organization based in US that some money has been taken out from my account.
Oh,
Now that problem became so frustrating for me that I had to deactivate my previous LinkedIn account and build a new one. Now that was a really big problem for me at that point of time.
okay.
That's not only with me, sir, but many other people also have concerns regarding data privacy. Now,
Yes.
if we are trying to build this app, how do we ensure data privacy concerns surrounding it?
Yeah.
How do we convince the user that their privacy would be confidential and wouldn't be disclosed to anyone?
Yeah. For the reason cybersecurity is playing role, so we may utilize the concept of cybersecurity. Our faculty members has some experience on that. Not a faculty members, in one of the partner of iNexus has the role in cyber security as Avadai Dharma. He can support us to make a secured system within us within our group or within our app. Okay.
All right, sir. And sir, we also want to integrate data into this app. So I
Hmm.
believe that whatever data we collect, that should be only limited to the legitimate purpose, which
Hmm.
is forecasting the stock prices. And how do we ensure
Hmm.
that AI model is not misusing the data or in any other way?
Yeah, we definitely follow the ethical constraints within the AI model because design thinking is one of the human centric approach only, not a AI centric approach. So we can securely utilize the model for forecasting the thing. We can't deliberate all the things to the customers and the other things. Okay, whatever the data need, we can provide to them. What are all the things they are not needed according to their interest, we can lock the other data. From that, we can restrict the all data usage by the utilizers. Okay, you won't feel for that. The, through the cyber security and the security platform, we can arrest these kind of problems. It may not arise in future. Okay.
All right, sir. So my next concern is that when I ask the AI model to forecast the stock prices for a particular month, so it should give me a very clear explanation as to how it arrived at its outcome. Now, if it predicted that, forecasted, sorry, sir.
Okay,
So
no
if
problem.
it told me that the stock prices would be between 5,000 to 6,000, so I have the right to question it behind its reasoning. So I think it should have an explanatory feature in it
Hmm.
as to how it arrived in its outcome.
Hmm. But it may give the tentative solutions only causes, which is not an exact solution. We try to give the exact solution for the particular problem. We are not working on randomized thing, but AI models are started from the randomized thing and ended with the random solutions. From that, we can pick the best one, not the exact one. We can pick the best one from the available results. That is possible with artificial intelligence. When human brain enters into that, the human brain select which one is perfect not a best, which one is perfect suitable for that particular problem. Likewise, human centric approach will only give the better result than the artificial intelligence
Sir,
model. We
sir,
can derive or forecast the tentative results from that, but which is not the perfect or exact solution to that particular problem. So won't feel for that.
sir,
Our solution may differ from the artificial intelligence solution. Okay. The Vetri want to suggest anything else? Please tell
sir.
me.
No, sir. What Cautious is asking is if I'm asking for a stock price in April month, for example. So our AI model shows this would be the range of about from 5,000 to 6,000 rupees is the stock price. So Cautious is asking that how did it predicted or how did it forecasted the data. So like the explanation of what mathematics it had done
Get it?
behind the screens
Yeah, yeah.
should be placed here. She is asking about it, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir,
algorithms.
exactly.
There is algorithm, Kashish. There is algorithmetry. There is algorithm available. I, I will teach you the algorithms available with the AI and the ML models. What you are needed for this particular model, I only teach that algorithm only. Okay, I don't want to confuse you with the different AI or ML models.
No,
What you
sir.
exactly need that model,
Sir,
algorithm. Algorithm. I will teach you the algorithm for developing the app model. Okay.
sir,
Yeah.
sir, she is asking that will that explanation will be visible to the user. So this might not only be used as an forecasting the prices, stock prices. It can also be used as an educational purpose, like how it predicted the how it forecasted the prices. So if it gave a proper explanation for how it has forecasted it, the user may learn something from that. Right? It can be used as both as a educational purpose one or also for forecasting it. No, sir.
Yeah,
Like
Yes,
that, I
sir.
think so. She is asking like that.
no problem. We can develop the various weights factor we can differ. Okay, in the training model, we can differ the weights and the lot of the things available inside of that algorithm. We can modify that. They can't use copy by any other users. You won't afraid on that. We can develop the exact model and the suitable model for your problem. Your problem is good one. Your suggested feedback is good one. We consider during the development of model, and we can solidly avoid these kind of concerns with respect to our app development. You won't feel on that.
All right, sir. So
Mm,
my next concern is that sometimes AI models do discriminate,
mm,
specifically in the field of public policy.
mm,
I've seen that many economists do not rely on artificial intelligence; they themselves carry out the work manually. And so the reason is very strong. When artificial intelligence was used for distributing social benefits,
mm.
so AI did not actually do it the right way. Rather, the resources were misallocated to the wrong set of people. So how do we avoid such kind of discrepancies that would arrive here also, sir? Now, for instance, sir, if we all five of us, we have collected news articles in the field of finance, geopolitics, as well as the internal politics of the country, and we inserted all that data into that AI model. There might be a chance that, sir, the AI model is just using the finance news or just using the political news and not integrating all of three. So, sir, how will we avoid such situations, sir?
Yeah, I accept your point of view, Kashish. For the reason I initially talked about design thinking concept. Design thinking concept is not give you a solid solution or rigid solution for the particular problem. You can always modify the solution procedures. In that six phases available, I already taught you. First is empathy, and then define the problem, and then ideation process, and then prototype, and then test. The final step is refine. So you always refine your developed model, which is not a static one; it is a dynamic one. So you can always change your decision making procedure. And also our model is not particularly available with the AI centric approach. Our approach is
Hmm.
entirely
Human
deals with
centric.
the human centric approach. So regularly we monitor our model, regularly we refine our model so that any other system or any other AI models can't predict or can't forecasting our procedure for developing the solution as like what we got from our model. Okay.
All right, sir. Sir, so would there be some challenges involved in integrating or maybe building this model in human-centric approach? I'm not still sure that we as human beings, sir, we still think morally and ethically. But will this AI model be able to think in that similar way?
Yeah, we will develop the model as like what we are thinking. Okay, what we are thinking the same we can incorporate that app. Okay, in that we can refine continuously so that it is not a rigid one ma, it is a dynamic one. We always change that, we can always refine that. You won't feel for that. We always give the rigid solution to the public. We are not like that. Dynamic solution only we are giving. Okay, we are not a static, we are dynamic persons to provide the solutions to the
Sir,
market or
can I answer
customers.
that question?
Okay, so you don't feel for that we are static. Okay, we are not static, we are a dynamic persons who give the solutions to society according to the situation happening in market or happening to the customers. So we are having a lot of flexibility within our model. What your experienced professor says to you, so I am an experienced person. I can modify my decision making process according to my previous knowledge. Likewise, he shared his knowledge to you. The same thing you convey to me. So our design thinking approach is always concentrated about the defining the problem, testing the problem, and refine the model, develop the model, which is always possible, so that we can refine again and again. We can develop the model with respect to the society requirements. So it is not a static one, dynamic one. You don't feel so. We are our model also engaged with the society as like what your experienced professor said to you. Okay.
Sir, so we would have to integrate some aspects of consumer and human psychology into this model, right?
Ethical consideration. Yeah. Sure.
All right, sir. And
Ethical.
sir, I was
In
also
the
more
AI,
concerned
you
that
know
whether
that.
this AI model will
Yeah, yeah.
lead to some digital divide between.
Yeah, Kashish, in AI,
Sorry,
lot
sir,
of
I didn't get it.
agents. Yeah, 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 Kashish.
No, sir, I was saying that I was also wondering that a lot of AI models create digital divide, where some group is benefiting from its advantage while other is not able to gain advantage of it. While our model is more accessible because we are planning to build it on all kinds of devices, which is more accessible. It should work on laptop, even tablets, and even mobile phones. So that
Yes,
aspect is
mobile.
solved, sir. That was my next concern.
Hmm.
And
Yeah, yeah.
sir, my next concern, I have one more concern, sir.
Hmm,
And
yeah.
sir, I think one more aspect is more crucial is environmental sustainability
Hmm,
in building a product.
hmm.
So, sir, the techniques that we plan to use in building this product, would this lead to more carbon footprint, or rather, the carbon footprint won't be increased if we use those techniques? So, I'm more curious to know that whether they'll have some impact on the environment or not, sir, because I'm not someone who knows much about Python or other machine learning techniques, sir.
This is not related with the carbon footprints causes. It is different from that. We
All
develop
right,
the
sir.
mathematical model, and the mathematical model gives the solution to the society. But the utilization
Hmm.
of devices may create the carbon footprints in our sustainable engineering. But you won't fear on that. Automatically, we can convert the device what the society gave us. Okay, so you don't fear on that carbon footprints and other things. You won't fear on that. Okay.
So, sir, this technology that we plan to use is sustainable, right? And
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
lead
yeah.
to any negative impact on the environment.
Hmm. Technology is different from our what you are telling me that the mobile device has the carbon footprint, and our mobility laptops are having carbon footprints. Likewise, you are suggesting me as a problem statement, but it is not a problem statement. Now, what we are trying to do that. Okay, we are developing some software backup we are giving to the module. The module can perform that. The module, lot of researchers are working on reduce the footprints available with the mobile and the laptops. So we don't bother about that because we always concentrate about the destination. In our pathway, lot of hurdles may come. Whatever you concentrate our particular problem only. Lot of problems are came, but you may avoid that problems, but you concentrate on your single problem's destination. Okay.
Mm, understood, sir.
Yeah. Carbon footprints. Yes, it is one of the biggest
And
problem
sir,
causes.
yesterday while we were discussing that,
Yeah, yeah. What causes?
sir, yesterday we discussed that the AI model should also be aware of the current
Hmm.
current developments
Hmm.
that keep happening.
Yeah.
Where Vitri suggested that
Hmm.
we create a tie-up with a news company, and
Hmm.
that
Causes you are disturbed. Your audio
that
is.
Cautious, your audio is breaking a little bit.
yeah, am I audible now?
Yeah, yeah. Good.
Yeah.
Sir, yesterday Vitri suggested that we create a tie-up with a news company.
Hmm.
But sir, these days I do observe that in India, most of the media channels are under the Godi media,
Hmm.
which means that most of them are governed by the Modi government itself,
Hmm.
and the media speaks only good about the government. And sir, the second thing is that most of the news articles are biased too. Now, for a particular policy, I may have a different viewpoint, you may have a different viewpoint,
Hmm.
so the news articles reflect that bias.
Hmm.
So I believe that we should selectively take up the news articles that we feed into the AI model, and those news articles should only contain facts and figures and not the viewpoint of any of the authors. So I believe that editorial should be completely avoided, sir.
Yeah, yeah, I accept this. We should identify the stakeholder of our product development. Your point of view is exactly correct. We select the very good journals for economic problem. We know about the product development journals and the product development magazines. You only suggest us this is the suitable for suitable magazine. This only is the this only is a suitable newspaper for our project. Likewise, you suggest us for policy making department. We are referred the only that. Okay,
Understood, sir. And
okay.
sir, my
Sir,
next concern is, yeah, Vitri, you want to say something?
yeah, so 1 minute, says.
Hmm.
So what I said yesterday is to get some news, not about what the author thinks or what happened. Just we want to take the events what we happened, not the perspective of an author, but what events happened. For example, um, take a small rebranding can change the stock price of a company. So we are just going to take some events from a news. I didn't say about a particular news channel or news. I just said the word news. So we get events that are happening in the world. We can get it from news floating apps or news floating content creators. So we can get the particular events that are happening. That events can create a very much impact in the stock prices. So we just collect events, what really happened. Not We are not taking the perspectives of an author, but just taking what the events happened, what really. Can I
Yeah, you are very much
follow
clear.
this?
Now, yeah, please. So I was saying that I did read some of the news articles which are focusing on events, but one or two sentences were viewpoints of any author or any media person. So we need to select those articles which do not contain even a single line or are completely based on facts and figures on what's happening in the economy.
Yeah,
Kashish, in that I want to request you one thing.
Yes, sir.
The thing is, can you suggest us a magazine for economics?
Magazines.
Hmm. Good journal, good magazine uh, for economic survey. Can you suggest us for reading the thing? Already you talked with me as sir. I'm having one book authored by the alphabetical letter A is started as author name. You told me that. You shared that. We will read it. Okay, we will go with your point of view and we align with your line. Okay,
Sir, I didn't get your point, sir. Maybe I have a weak network. So, sir, can you please repeat that? What did I tell you?
the 3 points, Kashish. One is you please suggest us a very good magazine. Number one,
All right, sir.
according to
Yes, sir.
economic survey. The second one is very good journal. You please suggest us. Okay. The third one is please suggest us a good book for understanding the economy policy making process. Already you talked with me, sir. I am having one book. I may share with you a drive link. In that you may refer that book and and get the knowledge as for economy decision making. Likewise, you suggested me. Please give me the opportunity to read these three things with the world wonderful articles. Okay, the articles is not from random selection. The world
Hmm.
famous or world ranking one journals, world ranking one magazine, world ranking one products we want to study. Okay,
Sir, I'll do one thing. I'll do a thorough research on these things over the next 2 days and I'll share it by Monday.
yeah, please. Our next 2 days is the leave, so you please share and retrieve the things associated with the concern of we are having. Please share it. We are also having the knowledge on that. Okay.
All
Sir,
right, sir.
Okay, Kashish.
Understood, sir.
Okay, Kashish.
sir,
Huh?
can I ask one question to Kashish, sir?
Oh, yeah, please.
Kashish, that day you shared one book, right? That is what you are studying on your subjects, or that is apart from your what you are studying.
Yeah, this was actually one of the readings that I followed in my own semester. So, this book that I shared with you and Rahul, now this avoids a lot of mathematical jargon that goes inside economics. So, it does have some mathematical jargon that's there, but it explains it in an extremely simple manner. But I found two more resources, so I'll share it with you so that you don't get into the mathematics that's there in this subject. So I'll do share it in the by today itself, and that is more relevant to our project rather than the one that I shared. That the reading that I told you that just contains knowledge about the economic variables that we'll be using. But I'll share a refined resource with you that contains more information on financial markets and stocks.
Yeah, Kashish, very good thing you are doing already. Please share it with the group. Huh? We also read that thing. Okay.
All right, sir.
Okay,
Sir,
Kashish.
my next concern was that while I was reading about the technology policies, so the AI model should need to net positive impact on employment. I did think upon this for some time, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
So I believe that,
Hmm.
sir, because of our model, I think if a child invests, a youngster invests, maybe someone who's in high school, invests in the stock market. So in the long run, that stocks might increase and that person might be able to gain money from there to invest in maybe learning high demand skills like data science. So data science course programs are quite expensive these days. So through by investing in stocks, I believe that if one invests in it at an early age, so that person might be able to gain some I'll rephrase it, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
If we build an app, sir,
Hmm.
and a youngster used it, maybe someone who is in high school,
Hmm.
that person used it, and the stock, then he invested in the stock market using
Hmm.
what we forecasted, using our advice, that person invested in stocks, and in the future the price of the stocks rose, and using that money the person will be able to invest in high demand skills like learning data science. And because, sir, it's not very easy to get money from for that courses, sir. Those are quite expensive, sir.
Hmm.
20,000, 30,000, and maybe even higher. A normal middle class family student cannot afford it.
Hmm.
But using by investing in stock markets at an early age, using our advice, so I believe that the person will be able to get quality education. So is my reasoning right, sir?
Yeah, yeah. I accept it.
That is one of the main motive that we are building with National. We are There is already a problem there where it is a very time consuming one, and people who are starting to invest with zero knowledge can use a product to they are investing their hard earned money, or even the little of money from the savings. So if our products gives them a high return to them, and with that money they are using it in a proper way by for improving their skills. That is what our main motive is, right?
Yes, thank you for capturing it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I accept your
Yeah.
point, Kashish. We are helping the society, that's all. Okay. The decision is self-dependent. Other decisions are self-dependent. We are giving the ethical constraints to the users. Okay. But we can't arrest them, but we can give the ethical constraints to the users according to adults' usage and other things. We can give them, and we can restrict the other unloyal things with our product. Okay.
Sir, but there is
Understood.
also the chance that it can be turned around more. For if someone who's trying to use our app
Just thinking.
accidentally got a proper outcome and gets a high return from it, he can misuse it also in the wrong way, no, sir.
Hmm.
But
Okay,
that
Kashish
a
and
person.
Victory, your point of view is exactly correct. For the reason we are providing with our app membership function to the users. In the membership function, we are choosing the eligibility criteria, and we are give the eligibility criteria, and we are figure out our eligibility criteria for the membership accommodation with our app. Okay, in that we can restrict the unusual users. Okay, the school student usage, college student usage, or otherwise young person usage, or aged person usage. Likewise, we can restrict throughout our membership initiation within our platform, within our app. Okay, we can restrict
So,
the
sir,
user. Okay, please.
Sir, then you were saying that for installing our app or for using our app, there should be a criteria that they should attain it. So then only they can use our app like that.
Yes,
Anything?
membership. In my website, I am also having membership function. In that, I only accept the members, then only they are utilizing my website. Likewise, we can arrest the app utilization by the membership adaptation. Okay, so we only give the permission to utilize our app by the users.
So, but how will we get to know that who is the legitimate person?
Yeah,
Yes,
according
sir.
to
Got the
Aadhaar card,
consent.
the Aadhaar card submission, PAN card submission. From that, we can get the details of our members. So, if the
Sir,
member is eligible to play with our app,
Sir, I
so
have a
he is
doubt.
eligible. Likewise, we can give the acceptance to the.
sir, sir,
Yes, sir.
if you are getting
Sir,
Aadhaar details or personal details from the user, as Kashish said, how much it will be a data privacy for the user, sir?
Yes, sir.
Hey, in my application form itself for internship call, I asked about Aadhaar self-attested Aadhaar copy. Okay, so we can we can frame the structure as like that. We ensure the person are not good or not. Likewise, we only ensure. Okay, the other things, complicated things are definitely came, but we restrict with the app with the consideration of this concern. Okay, we make a long discussion on that, and also we make a decision for that. We arrest the improper usage of our app. We can restrict that. Okay.
So,
sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah, Rahul, please.
Sir, like we're gonna design an app which predicts the stock market and forecast the stocks, right? From which everyone who's using this app can forecast those prices and use it in a profitable manner for them.
yeah.
If every stocks if everyone invests on a stocks which is a profitable one, does will that not affect the stock market,
Yeah,
like
this
on
is
a
a
whole
valid point. If
basis?
we start investing in such stocks, that will lead to rise in the price of the stock. That's very valid point, sir.
Hmm.
Because
Sir,
if
but
everyone will start investing in
Because
one particular stock, that will raise the price of the stocks drastically.
Okay.
yes, sir. I want to
because
ask you
when one stock
that.
goes down, the other stock rises. That's how the stock market works, right?
No, it doesn't
If
work
that
that way.
Wait,
it,
Rahul.
it
She
doesn't
tries
work
to convey
that
something.
way.
According to your point, please.
Sir,
Yeah.
to answer to Rakul's question, uh, every company has some ideas to improve their stocks, not to lower their stock prices. Every company has a motive that my stock should be in a higher rate, should be always in a profitable one. So each company will improve themselves in day by day. So if a company is now going in a good manner, if everyone is investing in it, every company has its own rise and own fall to it. We cannot confidently say that every company will always be in a good proper way. So for example, if we take if a company is going in a very proper way, the stocks is growing in a proper way, there will be a competitor who will be to him, who will improve his product even more worthier than the product. So customers will start moving to that brand or that product. So there will be always a balance. The one of the major significant thing stock market is it never be one sided. Stock market will never go in one sided way that only this company will have a higher stock and this company will not have, will always have a lower stock. So stock market is always in a balanced way that if one company has a higher stock, the other company tries to improve its stock so to reach the level, same level. So the stocks are gradually increasing. All the companies will have a proper growth and proper downfall after a proper interval of time. I think that will be the answer to that.
Ashish, have you accept this?
No, I'm asking like
Sir, he's asking something
if there
different.
is a
Okay. Just a minute,
if,
Rahul.
if
Let
there
me
is
explain.
always rise.
How?
Sir, what he's saying is that now if we start investing in one particular stock on those that we seem are profitable, so he says that that will definitely, how will that affect the stock? Sir, I believe that that will raise the price of that particular stock in future. That is what he's asking, sir.
So, in that, Rahul, what do you want to say? Already you tried to convey something. Please.
Sir, if we always give this forecast in a positive manner, there will always be rise in the stock market and there will be no downfall, right?
The
No,
two plausible concepts are available. Causes and Vetri proposed that hills and valleys, two things are available. We can't restrict it goes only in hills. We can't restrict it go only with valleys. And likewise, we can't suggest that. But
Sir, can I answer to that question, sir?
yeah, please.
So Rahul is saying that I'm not going to invest in a single company all the time. So that is the motive of a product. A product does not give the stock market or a particular company. I'll search a lot of companies, a lot of stocks in the whole set of stocks which at that day or that month which is profitable. I'm going to invest in that.
Where
So
do
it's
I
not
invest? Where do I
no,
invest? Which
where do I'm
company is
going to invest?
suitable for getting benefit for
Already
me?
it's always it's prominently is on me, on the user.
mm,
So our A is not going to give this company is having a higher stock, go and invest in that. Our A is not going to say like that. Instead, if you are asking that for in this company, what will be the price and after a month, it will show that. If you ask it for the another company, it will show the other rate. So I want to search in a lot of companies where the price is high. I'm going to invest in that. Can you able to catch my point, Raghu?
Yes, yes, now it's understandable.
Okay,
Kashish,
Rahul,
can you
you
get
are
the point?
telling like the hills may occur, valley may occur. Where do I invest? This confusion will may come arises in marketplace. Likewise, you propose that. Vetri and the causes also
Yes, sir.
says like that. The our model should predict where hills. It may be a hill. It may be a valley. Where do I invest? Who is my customer? Where do I want to invest? I want to forecast the thing like this. They are suggested in that they are afraid against the fraud makers, as like cause it says like said like my LinkedIn page is hacked. Likewise, lot of fear factor available with the product. How you arrest that fear factor, and also Vetri says some said some answer for that, and he again created another problem. There is hills and valleys available. The customer may get confused with where do I invest. my app should answer for that. Likewise, he also suggested the I mean subdomain problems. These are arised by cautious telemetry. You also, we also give some solution. If the hills and valleys available, where do I get the good product or good customer for investing my money to them? Likewise, may app give the answer to them or not? Likewise, only you ask them. Isn't it, Rahul?
Sir, I have one
Yes, sir.
question.
Understandable, sir.
Not understand, Rahul. Are you delivered this thing?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Sir,
Close to
I
the
have
point
one
you are
question,
giving.
sir.
okay, Rahul. Let's Vetri, please.
Sir, our AI model, I want to confirm one thing that our AI model does not suggest any of them to invest in the stocks like that, sir.
If you want to give the suggestion means we can give. Okay, we may give the suggestion, but we
Sir,
are culprit.
but
We are converted to the culprit person. We
yes,
may
sir.
give the wrong direction means we are criminals. We are giving
Yes,
the
sir.
good
That is what.
direction means we are the god for them. So these two things are how the hills and valleys are. Okay, it's bad. We may give the suggestion in careful manner. Okay,
Yes,
we
sir.
give the words with the
Sir,
your decision is more than my decision. Likewise, we give some words. After that, we may give the suggestions to them.
so instead of suggesting, we can ask. One of the main motive is to forecast. This is going to be a price
Yeah.
of stock market of this particular thing. We'll stop with that, sir.
Mm.
We can give the user the freedom to choose where to invest and where to not to invest.
Yeah. We give the
I think that
graph.
will be ethically correct.
Yeah. We give the graph to them. They pick the best point for
Uh,
suitable for their opinion. We provide the graph. Okay. The linear
Kashish, do you
graph
have
or
any doubts in my
non-linear graph, we
opinion?
can provide them. They select the best point from them from the particular graph according to their. For example, some persons are required a quality shirt. Some person are required the design of shirt. Pareto optimality came. Some persons select they don't care about investment cost. They select design of shirt. Some person is concentrated about quality of shirt. Shirt only not a design. So they give the less money. They get the shirt. They are their own perspectives available in market. So here the Pareto optimality plays. Thus, likewise, we are giving a lot of comment within our app. Pareto, likewise, lot of things available. We can suggest throughout these techniques. In that, we can escape from the criminal thing or God thing. Okay.
So, Kashish, do you get my point?
Yeah, I do agree with that. I think we through this model we should provide maybe insights to the user, but the final decision lies with the consumer himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sir, I have my last one concern is
Yeah.
that,
Mm.
sir, specifically stock markets are more associated with taking risks, sir.
Yeah. This.
And human potential is best explored when we are taking more risks and exploring the unknown avenue, sir. And, sir, we previously discussed that we want to build a model with high accuracy. Now, sir, if we end up building a model that possesses high accuracy, so the user may just rely on this model itself and might not be able to think analytically and would just be dependent on this model. So, sir, I'm more afraid that this will reduce the risk taking capacity of the individuals in other areas of life. Now, for instance, sir, if I have this security within me that, okay, I have this secure job, or maybe I have a person in my life who's going to stand by me no matter what, no matter what happens. So, sir, do you think that at that point of time I'm going to grow in life? The answer would be no, sir. So, sir, the same thing comes here, sir. This will reduce the risk taking capacity of the individual, sir, in other areas of life.
Yeah. Cautious according to your point of view, why we won't give the risk management system with our app? Why we are
No,
not
sir.
giving?
No, sir. I'm not saying that, sir.
Mm.
What I'm saying is that, sir, this model, if we even build it with high accuracy, the users would over rely on it, and that would lead to a reduction in their risk taking capacities in their own life.
Sir, can I answer to it,
Yeah,
sir?
yeah, please.
Sir, not an answer to it, but if you take artificial intelligence, the whole field is fully is an place where it is reducing the thinking ability of humans.
Yes, sir.
But the way you, as you already said, if the AI model not only forecast the price, but even gives the explanation of how it predicted, how it forecasted it can be used both as an educational value and also as a tool for forecasting the price.
Yeah.
So the user can get the knowledge from it too, and also what you wanted can be achieved from it. I think so by doing
And the
like this will be a better
second
way.
one,
Yeah, Rahul.
and the second point I need to add for it is our AI model is not gonna give even if it give high accuracy, we are just going to give them answers like if we are going to forecast the future, right? We are not going to tell invest in this stocks, invest in that stock. The risk of investing in this or that stock is according to the user.
Yeah,
So he is going to make risk in investing this or that according to him, and I think it is not going to affect his risk management system
Kash
The
is
foremost
telling.
thing
as we are giving the user uh, choosing a part to choose the stocks he's going to invest.
Sir, the foremost thing if the user is downloading your app is also a risk, sir. For because he's going to believe in something machine AI model which is not an actual human behind it is going to give a value of the stock price that where he is going to invest it. That itself a biggest risk is he or she is taking. So at the end of the session, the decision making the decision is will only be taken by the user. So if we are just reducing the thinking ability, so not actually reducing, but opening a
We are
lot of
just
paths
enhancing and helping them.
Yeah,
we are just
supporting.
enhancing it. We are
Supporting.
just
The
supporting.
AI
Yes, sir.
is supporting for decision making.
Supporting.
It does not give the solution to the customer, but it should be support the decision making process of user. That's it.
Sir,
So
sir,
We
but
just give
the
n
what
number of
Kashi
solutions
said
for a
was
particular question.
what Kashi said was a really good point. For example, uh, if our AI model is very much accurate, nearly accurate, uh, uh, I can blindly trust it. No, sir. If I'm
Yes, sir.
getting a
That is
profit
well
from,
said, sir.
no, no,
that
no,
is
no,
what
no,
Kashi
no, no,
said.
no, 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 no. There is Pareto. For the reason only I suggested that Pareto optimality. The Pareto, when we are utilizing the Pareto optimality, the user only choose the best one by the way of design or quality, design or cost. Some person are concentrated about design, not worried about cost. Some person worried about cost, not about design. Their perspective is playing. So they are choosing the solution from our app according to their perspective. So we are not interfering their perspectives, but we are giving the
But
n number of solutions to them. They are picking the solution according to their interest.
sir, but
Okay.
what Kashish is saying it, if a model is accurate and I'm logging in to a product, I'm forecasting a stock price, and if I'm investing in that, if I'm getting a proper return from it, as all the time I'm getting a proper input a proper return from it, why I want to think from that, I can blindly put my money in what the app is saying or what the AI model is saying, sir.
No, no,
That
no, no. Wait,
questioning
wait.
it's what if this happens, what will end up
No, no,
questioning
no,
it,
no,
sir,
no.
not
We
saying.
are not giving the only one solution. We are not
Yes,
giving
sir,
the
we
only
are
one
ranging it
solution.
for
We are giving the n number of
forecasting it.
solution. So we don't have the fear on that because we are giving the n number of solutions to the customers. In that they are having the responsibility to pick their result. So
Okay,
we
sir.
are
Okay,
not
sir.
providing the single result. If you are investing this, you may get crore. If you are investing this, you may get the lakh. on
So we
this,
are giving
you may get
choices to
1,000.
them.
We don't tell like that. These are all the hills and valleys. These are all the peak points available with today's market. You can invest on these points. Whatever you want, you may invest. Likewise, only we suggested. So
So like we are
don't
giving
bother
choices
about
to
the
them.
valleys points. You are bothered about only top hill points. We are suggested a number of points. They choose according to their interest.
Kashish, are you okay with it?
Sir, will this be in a form of a tabular or graphical representation?
Yeah, graphical representation, Kashish.
Understood, sir. Sir, I believe then there won't be much problem, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
because we are
because we
not
are not
providing
going
the
to
exact
spoon
solution.
feed the
Yeah,
user,
Rahul.
right?
Yeah, Rahul.
Yeah,
We are
yeah.
not going to spoon feed the user. We are
Yeah,
just
yes.
going to give them important and giving variable choices so they can choose accordingly according to their wish.
Yeah. Yes,
I
That's
believe that I
that's
believe that our
going.
app is not only just forecasting the stock price, but even produces or even gives the educational content by explaining it. So it can be a dual usage that he can the way for what he is coming into the app is achieved, and he also learns something. But by how the AI model really forecasted that, so he can really learn from it too, and also achieve what he came inside.
Yeah,
So that
exactly.
is
We
a
came the
dual.
point. Yeah, exactly. We came the point. We are giving the inner solution, the customer perspective. They are the responsible person to select their points. We are not providing the valley points. We are providing the hill points. So, according to the available hill points, they pick their own point according to their interest. We are not interfering their psychology, nor their ethical consideration. We are not interfering, but suggest the values. From that values, they select the points. Okay, so likewise we are suggesting that point should be accurate. I again and again tell you that hills point, that valleys point should be accurate one for forecasting. That's all.
Okay, sir.
Vetri, today you invest on the iNexus product, you may get 1 crore. Rahul, you please invest on KRCT. You may get today 10 crore rupees. Likewise, we don't suggest. We don't compel the users. We
Yes, sir.
just suggest. Support their decision making process. That's all. Okay. iNexus has 1 crore, KRCT has 10 crore. Wherever you want, you may invest. Likewise, we suggest. Kashi, sir, you accept this?
Yes, sir. I truly agree with Vitri's point, sir, of providing educational content. These
Yeah.
days, this is one of the
Sir,
agendas of the Indian government also to
Yeah,
upskill
yeah.
youth with the modern skills that are required for
sir,
entering the workforce.
Okay. What Vetri?
so to add point for that,
Yeah, Rahul, please.
sir, for example, if we go to ChatGPT and for getting a shoe, for example, we are going to buy a shoe. The main motto of us is to buy a shoe. We are going to ChatGPT and ask. We are gonna feed up features for the shoe. Like my shoe should have leather, blah, it should have this color, and it should have this comfortability features. The ChatGPT is gonna give a list of shoes and list of brands associated with our features.
Now, why we give
And
this app? Likewise, you asked me, yeah? Then why we
no,
use
sir.
this app?
No. Likewise, our app is going to give them a list of companies and other set of features according to their wish. They have something in their mind. I should invest this and I should get that.
Yeah.
They are going to feed us the matter they are having in their mind, and we are going to give them the list of companies, and these are the stocks and forecast of these respective companies. So the user is going to choose among them.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
This would not affect the decision making process, right?
Yeah, yeah. We can support their decision making. We are not giving the decision to them. Okay, we are supporting their decision making process. That's all.
Okay, sir.
Three members are accepting this point. Finally,
Yes, sir.
Ashish, Rahul, and Vetri. Are you accepting? You are
Yes,
Kashish, are
giving
you
this
sir.
okay
point.
with it?
Yes,
I am
sir.
the supporting level. You are discussing with each other, and your point of view is correct. Are three persons are accept this?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, Vetri, Kashish, and Rahul, please now share your screen and explain last week content. Every week I strictly follow this. Okay. After completion of every week, where you should empathy map and also the problem statement canvas. Please do that. I want to measure that also for our upcoming week internship activities. I plan upcoming week internship activity according to your inputs, according to your knowledge skill transformation in our internship presentations. Okay, please. Kashish, you
Sir,
also try to share your knowledge in that. Okay.
sir,
Yeah. Share your
sir,
screen.
actually we made a meeting at 5 o'clock,
Huh.
but we haven't completed it, sir, fully. We started and we completed the sales
We
column.
have small doubts in that, sir.
Yeah, please.
Yes, sir. In that we are adding that think column now, sir, in empathy map.
Not get. I'm not getting.
Vetri,
Sir,
can
in
you
the
present?
empathy map there is 4 columns, 4 quadrants now, right, sir?
Yeah.
Sales we completed it, sir.
Oh.
So in the things column, what we are thinking that we should think in from the shoes of a customer or as a developer, sir. We have doubt in it, sir.
Your customer side. You are standing on
Vetri,
customer
can you
shoes.
please present the screen
Customer
that we
shoes.
have
You
made?
stand on customer shoes.
So 1 minute, sir.
Yeah. Here I got
Can
the
I
slide.
pause this one, sir?
Oh, yeah. For this slide, you ask, isn't it Vetri?
Sir, 1 minute, sir.
Yeah.
Is my screen visible, sir?
My screen is invisible. Huh? Have you shared?
Yes, sir. Is my screen visible, sir?
No. Just a minute.
Yes.
Vetri, your
Sir,
screen is not. Yeah. Now visible.
sir, in this we have completed the sales column, sir. The stock markets. So this one we completed, sir. But in the things column, we have a confusion that we have to put the
Okay,
insights
Vetri.
of
Vetri,
from a
one minute, Vetri. I'm
customer's
sorry,
shoes
Vetri.
or from a.
Vetri, please. One minute. You share your screen, please.
Sir, is my screen visible, sir? Sir, is my
Your
screen visible,
screen is
sir?
visible, but not a presentation.
Sir, 1 minute, sir.
Yeah. You go to presentation mode. You go to
Sir,
presentation
am I
mode.
audible?
Yeah, you are audible, Vedri, but you convert your slide into presentation mode.
Aye, sir. So now it's okay, sir.
Yeah, okay. You hide the thing
Sir,
in bottom of your slide. There is hide. Yeah. Now you present.
sir, actually we haven't completed it fully, but in the sales column, here we have put the main problem statement, sir. So the stock market's volatility driven by demand supply shifts, monetary policy, and geopolitical events with significant losses for large scale investors. So this is one of the main problem that we faced. That is one of the main problem statement that we discovered by discussing with both three of us, and we added in the sales
This
column.
is said by your customer. Okay. This is said by
Yes, sir.
stakeholder. So
Yes, sir.
this is not a problem statement. They said after they telling you may think on that, you feel on that, and you decide what they are doing for that problem. Likewise, you may get this empathy map. Okay.
So, but in the things column, we don't know that we have to put from the customer's perspective or as a developer, app developer's perspective, sir.
Customer
But
perspective. Customer perspective.
so, but
What they
sir,
think
but
about what they think about the problem.
okay, sir. So because of this confusion, we haven't finished the presentation fully, sir.
But yesterday both Kaushik and Victory presented well.
Yes, sir. So can we present in the next class that we are going to do on Monday, sir? Because we haven't prepared it, sir. As combined, we haven't prepared anything, sir.
Okay, you combine your minds and they make the good presentation on Monday. Kashish, anything you want to suggest today's meeting?
It was a very healthy discussion.
What,
I
Kashish?
don't have any suggestions. Sir, I don't have any suggestions, but yeah, it was a very healthy discussion today.
Yeah. I am also feel my
Ashish, your voice is really breaking a
Breaking out.
little.
Yeah,
My
am I
my Prati students made a good decision, a good discussion today. I feel very much of proud of about the Kashis, Vetri and Rahul, but I missed Kavin Nilavan. But okay, very good discussion today you are all making. I am very proud of this discussion. Okay, good. You continue the same thing up to our product development. We can do the better product to the society. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So, but you are
Definitely, sir.
lagging. You accept this. You are lagging with your work. You accept this. When the engineer or humanities lost with commitment means they are not a humanity. They are not the engineer. Okay. You should follow the commitment dates. Today, I am asked you to present about empathy map and the problem statement canvas. But didn't do. You didn't do that.
Sir,
But my engineers, my humanities not follow the commitment. Hmm. So please follow this. Then only we make the product. Otherwise, we leniently leave the product making process and just go with another processes. So please concentrate on the commitments. What we are fixing, what we are accepting. So you please concentrate on commitments also, as like your knowledge and skills. Okay.
okay, sir.
Are you accepting this, Kashis?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please. Monday you already committed. Monday you present the same thing. Okay?
Yes, sir.
You
Definitely,
follow
sir.
the thing and then with a very good presentation according to your online discussion. You made the thing very well and very good manner for our upcoming processes. Monday, I will give you the guidelines on how will you conduct the brainstorming processes with the stakeholders and within yourself. Okay. After that, Tuesday, I will give the guidance on how will you develop the prototype. What is minimum viable prototype (MVP)? What is highly viable prototype (HVP)? What is the thing? What is the difference between both the thing? How will you test the developed prototype? After getting the testing feedback, how will you refine the developed model? Likewise, I will teach you next week up to Wednesday. After that, you may start to develop your product with the what we are getting as a problem statement, what we are getting the prototype development status you develop. I will give you the freedom on the next day of Wednesday. Similarly, Thursday, Friday, I will give you the lecture on statistical analysis, and Friday I will give you the machine learning concepts, and Monday, next week Monday, I will give you the artificial intelligence, which means fuzzy logic. How will you utilize the fuzzy logic? In that, you may come with notebook and pen. For I'm not teaching with a type set problem set. Right? Okay, I will share you one software package. In that you may work on statistical analysis. Neural power also I am having, I think so. I share the thing. But AI you
Okay, sir.
should work with the manual notebook. Okay? You please
Okay, sir.
prepare for that and you work on that one problem takes 2 or 3 more hours. Okay,
Okay, sir.
Okay,
the
sir.
fuzzy logic consumes 3 hours, I think so. But neural network and statistical analysis, just 1 hour is done. Okay, possible. I will teach you the genetic algorithm. How will you make the decision making process? I also teach that. Okay, possible. I teach the
Okay,
fourth
sir.
people also.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
today I want to wind up. You please go do your homeworks and also you please fulfill commitments. What I am said, what I said,
Okay, sir.
please complete
Okay,
the
sir.
commitments.
Definitely,
First,
sir.
every person plays with commitments. You should aware that. Then only
Yes,
we are
sir.
the successful manner. I mean successful man or woman. Okay. Okay. Thank you all. Bye.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.